It is the perfect day to do this. Perfect. With spring in full effect and the weather warming up, it is the perfect time to explore the city and see some springtime flowers.
Yeah, President of Tours with Mike McMains, joins us now to share the best places to see all the beautiful flowers. Mike, welcome.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me back.
Yeah, and so this is wonderful because you wouldn't on a tour, normal tour, be able to see all of these places all at one time. So you have taken this virtual.
Yeah, and so the things I love about the live stream virtual tours is that it gives me flexibility to do tours that are a little more complicated to do in person. And it also increases the accessibility. So people all over the world are able to participate in this on a real-time interactive basis.
Oh, fantastic.
And the furthest away that you've gotten people tuning in from?
Indonesia, I think, is pretty close to the opposite side of the world. So yeah, people from Indonesia, Australia, Japan, China. So yeah,
oh, that is awesome. All right, so let's give people a sample of what they're going to see. So the first stop is Jackson Park.
Yep, I'm actually heading there right after I'm talking to you all.
Okay.
Yeah, Jackson Park on Chicago's South Side. Extraordinary, been getting a lot of attention because it's very much known for its cherry blossoms.
Yes, it is.
They are in full bloom right now. You can see some of those photos I took last week. Now, we've got about 200 of those cherry blossoms, and I just love how they've framed the surrounding neighborhood with the gardens, with the Museum of Science and Industry. You've got Osaka Garden, the site of the World's Fair of 1893, and the upcoming Obama Presidential Center.
Yeah, do you give them a little lesson about how they came from Japan and they were a gift to us and things like that?
Absolutely. Talk all about it with it's all rooted in that World's Fair of 1893, because that Osaka Garden, that's right around where you had the Japanese pavilion. And that sort of started that tradition.
Fantastic.
When I think of springtime, I think of tulips.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where can we find some of the best in Chicagoland?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, tulips, they are the quintessential springtime flower. And probably the Magnificent Mile is what it's very much known for. You've got them on the sides, along the sidewalk, and you've also got them running up on the median. This is an example of one of the things I love about this tour, because I can sort of like position the camera so you get the beautiful tulips framing the surrounding architecture. You can't really do that on an in-person walking tour. So you get to see all these iconic buildings like the Wrigley Building, Tribune Tower, John Hancock Center, Chicago Water Tower, framed by these gorgeous springtime flowers.
And we can't forget about State Street. They have some tulips too, right?
Yeah, before the Magnificent Mile became the Midwest premier retail corridor, State Street was the historic retail corridor. You had the seven sisters of retail. Easy for me to say.
Yes.
So you've got like Sullivan Center, which was previously the Carson Perry Scott department store. You got Marshall Fields, and then you've also got like the Palmer House and the Chicago Theater. So it's really incredible to see how those tulips there frame that historic architecture.
State Street, that great street.
Absolutely.
And everyone loves Millennium Park. Oh, go see the bean. Go see the bean. Guess what? They got flowers.
They sure do. Yeah, they've got tulips, but they've also got a wider, expansive amount of flowers in that time. So Millennium Park's arranged in having a series of rooms with different ways of engagement, whether it be Pritzker Pavilion or Millennium Monument or Crown Fountain or Cloud Gate, which everyone calls the bean. So you've got these springtime flowers framing those wonderful pieces, but Lurie Garden is really the signature piece that has the light plate with these more indigenous flowers to the area and a more wild landscape, and then the dark plate, which is more organized with different springtime flowers. And the way that they shape the skyline is really extraordinary.
And the shop's at 900 North Michigan. I mean, that building is ripe for, you know, decorating with lots of flowers.
Well, and this one I'm really excited about. This is the first time I've done this tour. So there's this company out of Vancouver, British Columbia, and they're called Floral, which means flowers in the city. And they have they travel all around the world doing these extraordinary floral displays.
Wow.
And it's really incredible. So they've been in Chicago and they're several times, and they're going to be back this Memorial Day weekend. And they're focusing on Downton Abbey. You might have gotten the vibes from that.
Love it, yes.
So they're going to be recreating a lot of the extraordinary fashions in that, but out of flowers. So I'll be doing a virtual tour on that Friday, right before Memorial Day weekend, showcasing that wonderful exhibition at 900 North Michigan. And if you want to check that out in person, that'll be there throughout the entire weekend.
All right, so these are free tours. That's what people should understand. This is a free tour, an opportunity to see places that you might actually want to get up and get out and see in person.
Yeah, so I see my virtual tours as sort of like a teaser, a sampling. Hey, here are some cool things that you might want to explore in greater detail in person. It also increases the accessibility of my tours. So some people may not have the economic and or physical means to be able to check these things out in person. So being able to experience them virtually is a pretty wonderful substitute.
And if you got a pollen allergy, you got no excuses, folks. Do you have a favorite, by the way, as we wrap things up?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, something that's wonderful about having my own tour company is that I don't do tours of things I don't want to do. So
there you go.
I love everything that I feature.
And so you're going to get that enthusiasm and excitement when you go on that tour. Mike, thank you. Good luck to you. Is at 1 o'clock today, right?
1 o'clock today is where
All
I
right.
kick it off in Jackson Park.
All right. For more information, visit tourswithmike.com. You can also follow him on social media at the handles you see there on your screen.